don't like being on my own. I could use someone to hold, and I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold. Cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away just to figure out who you are, and I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. I hope you're all okay. I have only just unpacked properly and sorted all of mine and George's clothes out from us being away for the last like 2 weeks. But we've been back home for like a week and I've only just got around to like unpacking and sorting because it's just like the worst job, isn't it? The house is upside down. Like, I know you would have seen in the last video a little preview, I guess, of like the state of the kitchen. I'm going to show you a little bit more in detail today. I feel like there's a lot to update you on: life stuff, house stuff, the reality of my life right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some moments where it's been tough. I've just like, I don't know whether it's like pregnancy hormones on top of everything else, but honestly I found it really difficult. Just like, I don't know, just managing, like, obviously solo parenting. I'm in my 3rd trimester now. When you see this, I will be 32 weeks pregnant. I'm 31 weeks pregnant right now, but I'll be 32 weeks pregnant when you see this. I'm like washing up in the bath because we don't have any running water down in the kitchen. We don't have really anything in the kitchen. We don't have worktops, we don't have a floor, all the walls are just like mashed up, there's holes in the walls. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just a lot. Like, loads of progress has been made, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's still, there's a lot to go. Like, I think all of the hard jobs have been done now. Like, the flooring is now level, like the actual floor between the two, obviously they knocked down a wall, there's like there was 2 rooms. That whole floor is now level with each other, which took a lot of work. And also all of the electrics are done, all of the changing of sockets and rewiring and all of that kind of stuff is all done. So that's all like the behind the scenes stuff, I guess. None of the like actual kitchen is in though. We've got a few cabinets up, but no doors, no worktops. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup now. I'm quickly going to do my Amore lashes, which I always get so many questions about. I talk about them an awful lot, but yeah, I always still get questions. So let's do those together. And also a lot of people have been asking about how I actually apply them. So I just thought I would do a little chatty, like in real time, showing you how I actually do them. So Amore lashes, if you guys don't know, is like a DIY lash kit that I use. I've actually already used the set that I'm going to reuse today. I've washed them, they come, like, I bought like the little wash set that they do, and I'm just going to reuse those. But that's how they look when you get the sort of like the clusters. There are loads of different styles and stuff that you can get, but I've just curled my lashes and I'm just going to put on the little adhesive to the bottoms of my lashes, like not all the way through, and then I literally just get like this little cluster. I'm just going to start from the outer edge and sort of work my way in. That tends to be like what I do. That is stuck on like so easily. Honestly, once you've done this a couple of times, it is just second nature, and you know exactly how to do it, and it literally takes seconds. Like, wow. I just love it so much. Obviously these ones like I've used already, so I know like exactly how many I want on my lash. So what I tend to do is do like the longest ones on the outside, like 2 of those, and then 2 of the shorter ones. And then depending on how like glam I want to go, sometimes I'll like layer them, like overlap them a little bit, and sometimes I won't. So on this eye, I'm literally finished. How quick was that? So I've got like 6 clusters on here. I've got 2 14s, 2 12s, and then 2 10s in terms of the lengths. And these are the, I want to say Spotlight. I think they're the Spotlight ones. Then just clamp them with my tweezers. These came in my starter set from Amore Lashes. And then once that's done, I go in with the Super Stay, which is the Quick Lash Super Stay, which just literally gives it a nice final, I don't know, clamp seal of adhesive, and then these tend to last me, I would say, well, yeah, 7 to 10 days. Like if I'm honest, I tend to take them off after 7 days, but just because sometimes you just want to wash your face properly and like get all in there, and not because they're coming off like at all. If you wanted to leave them on for 10 days, you totally could. I've been using these lashes pretty much religiously since October, is when I discovered them, and I have never gone back. I'll link obviously all of this in the description. Okay, those are my lashes done. I'm just going to do a little bit of tinted skincare today, not too much heavy makeup, because honestly, like, I've got a little bit of fake tan on. I did it last night, so I'm just going to do my brows and a little bit of skincare, tinted skincare, and then I think that is me sorted for the day. And then let's do a little tour around the house and a little catch up, because guys, you're going to be a bit shocked about the state of my house right now, let me tell you. Okay, wow, it's a lot later now, guys. I was talking to you guys at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's now 12:30 because I logged on to work after I did my makeup because I was running late, and then yeah, I just got carried away with work. I'm actually working in George's room at the moment because I wanted to bounce on my bouncing ball, my birthing ball, and my laptop little setup there, because we just don't have anywhere for me to work from home at the moment. My pelvic girdle pain is so much better, so I am all right to like move around the house a little bit more now. It's still painful, don't get me wrong, like going down the stairs right now is hurting, but it's okay. I also just popped into the kitchen so that I could reheat some leftovers for some lunch, and it's just gone off. So I'm having salmon and veggies. So I've literally just got an air fryer at the moment. I will have my lunch and then catch up with you guys properly and show you the kitchen, update you what's going on, update you on outside. Yeah, it's a bit carnagey, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have my salmon and veggies that I did in the air fryer last night, reheated in the microwave for lunch, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm finished.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed?
Okay, I'm back. I have had my lunch, I'm having a cup of tea. Oh my goodness, there is so much to show you. Like, mostly mess, I can't lie. Obviously, yeah, you've seen this background already in my last video when I did my money saving tips for shopping online video. I started off in this pretty much exact position. As you can tell, very much not a finished kitchen, very much not a functioning kitchen. We do not have an oven fitted yet. We have no running water. That sink there is literally just for show, and it was actually just put there so I have a little bit of countertop, like to chop things on and things. Like I said earlier, loads of the sort of almost invisible stuff has been done in the kitchen. Ash has done all of the electrics, changed all the electrics around as to like where all the sockets and everything needs to go, rewired everything, and then he's filled the gaps in the wall back up. You can see here there's like lots of, I don't really know what this is called, it's not like filler, it's like fake plaster, bonding, composite bonding, I don't know, whatever it was called, but he's like filled in the gaps basically, in like they were literal holes in the walls. He's also leveled out this entire space. So if I just turn you around, so where I'm standing right now used to be one room. This used to be like the dining area, dining room kind of thing. Actually, it used to go into the living room, which is where the wall has gone up there. But basically, this was a different level, this dropped down, and then there was a different level in the kitchen, what was the kitchen at one point. Obviously this wall came down, which meant there was a massive like disparity in the like floor, basically. Anyway, so he's done like self-leveling compound throughout the whole, there it is, the lovely self-leveling compound bags. He's done self-leveling compound throughout the whole thing, so it is completely one level, so it's one floor. So basically now it is ready, once obviously all the cabinets are in and all the doors are on and all that kind of stuff of the kitchen, it is ready to have flooring laid on it, because it wasn't ready before, like there was a lot of work needed doing. So he's done all of that. That took a lot longer than anticipated, as well as all of the electrical sort of things that he's had to do. And then he ran into some like plumbing issues, hence the no running water at present. It was something to do with our stopcock, was like really old, so he couldn't find one that fit perfectly or whatever. So yeah, there were just a few complications basically, which meant delay after delay, but this weekend, fingers crossed, he's gonna get it into a state where it's a little bit more functioning. As you will probably already know, Ash works away during the week because he's in the army, he's posted away, so he is not here during the week to do anything during the evenings after work. He literally is hours away. It's kind of like no progress has been made since I got back from Dorset, which was over a week ago now, so yeah, it's going to be like slow progress from here. He'll be doing bits on the weekends as much as he possibly can, but I do definitely think it's going to be at least another 3 weeks, if I'm totally honest. I'm quite keen to get someone in to like do the last finishing touches, just so that they can do that like when Ash is at work, when I'm at work, but he was planning on doing the flooring, and I just think he's, you know, done a lot on his own, literally on his own. So I would just quite like to just get someone in to do the flooring and then that just be done, because I really just don't want to be in a position where in 3 weeks time, like there's still things that need doing. I just would really love a new kitchen, get it all organised, because that's the next thing, isn't it? Once you've got the actual kitchen sorted, you need to get all the stuff from, you know, upstairs. We've got all of our like spices and ingredients and plates and cups and coffee machine and everything. Like all of our kitchen is basically currently in the baby's nursery, which is just like stressing me out a little bit, because like I'm in my 3rd trimester now. I want to start nesting. I want to start organising baby stuff. I want to start ordering baby stuff. Like I honestly haven't ordered much at all. Actually, I've only ordered one thing, and I will show you what that one thing is because it got delivered and I'm very excited about it. To be honest, it's probably the key thing that I had to order, and I changed my mind significantly on what I got. So yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, this is what we are dealing with at the moment. Like I said, doing the washing up in the bath has not been fun whilst 32 weeks pregnant almost, and I have been suffering with the pelvic girdle pain, and obviously I'm trying to sort George and doing all of that kind of stuff on my own as well. He is quite impatient when it comes to food. Like if he wants something, he wants it immediately, and it's quite difficult to do that in like a kitchen that just doesn't work. It's obviously also not the safest environment for toddlers when there are like tools laying around. They're not like out, but he is like, he knows how to open those toolboxes. Like it is just what it is. So yeah, it's just not been ideal, if I'm totally honest. Anyway, yeah, that's what the kitchen's looking like. Let me actually show you like properly, because I think I did a little tour before I went to Dorset, so I'll do a little like tour now for what the kitchen looks like in its current state from that exact position that I did it before. So I'll pop up on the screen now some footage of what the kitchen looked like before I went away, and in the space of 5 days, this is the progress that Ash has been able to make. Okay, so from here, he has done all of the flooring, like I said, all throughout there, so it's all completely level. And then coming up here, you can see all of the like chasing for the electrics has all been done. The extractor fan hood, extractor fan like pipe thing has come down all across there. All the electrics here, and then all the electrics here. Ignore the bin situation, but all of this is new. Well, this is actually our old washing machine. We're not actually getting a new washing machine, but it is going behind a door, so yeah, we're kind of fine with that. And then these are new cabinets, but this is the old worktop. It was just like put there so that I had somewhere to like cut stuff. But then the new worktops and stuff will be going in God knows when. And then moving round, like I said, all the flooring is nice and even, and then we've got like the start of the new kitchen here. It's an absolute mess inside of these cupboards, and like I said, loads of organising to do, but there's just no point in doing any of it until there's a little bit more progress, I guess. There's also here a little plinth heater that he's popped in. This is actually fully functioning because we don't actually have a radiator in here. So this is fully functioning, so that's the heating for the room, and it's actually really, really powerful and it warms the room up so nicely. So that's where that will go once all the plinths and stuff are on. But this is what the sort of layout of the kitchen will be. We're also going to have some top cabinets here, I believe. Obviously, yes, there are some holes in the wall. As you can probably see, some, you know, marks and things like that. I think basically we're just getting like, I think we're going to put plasterboard in and then get that plastered and everything. But yeah, the lighting in there, the spotlights are done, and then we're just going to be doing the same here. So we're going to have those 4 spotlights that are there, but here. So that's going to be done, I don't know when, maybe this weekend, God knows. And then obviously here, this beam needs to be boxed in, and all the wires and stuff. I'm not really sure what these wires are actually for, but this needs to be boxed in and plastered over. And yeah, that is what it is looking like. This is where our fridge and our freezer is going to go, or maybe the other way around, I can't remember. And then this is going to be like a nice corner larder unit, which I love. I love how much storage this is going to be, but obviously at the moment it's just like random bits, half tools, half condiments, half like God knows what. So yeah, we've just got a lot of organising to do once, you know, things are in a better place. I believe this is where the oven is going to go. So this is like the hole for the oven. The oven did get delivered, but it just hasn't been fitted yet. At the moment, this is literally my kitchen. So I've got an air fryer, a toaster, a really old like kettle, and then the microwave, which clearly has the wrong time on it. The amount of times that has been unplugged and plugged back in, like, yeah, that's not the right time. But yeah, this is literally my kitchen as we speak. So yeah, it's just been a little bit, yeah, it's been fine, to be honest. The air fryer is an absolute lifesaver, but yeah, that's just what I'm dealing with at the moment. And then you can probably see the outside is an absolute monstrosity in terms of how much rubbish there is. We're definitely going to need to either get a skip or go to the tip like time and time again. But I am leaving the logistics of that to Ash, and yeah, I'll be staying out of that, I think. So yeah, all in all, a lot of progress made, but there's still a lot to do. But can we just appreciate how much more space there is in this area compared to how much there was previously in our kitchen? Our kitchen was very small. Again, if I can find it, I'll try and put some footage up on the screen now. It was a very small and dark kitchen. That wall is where it finished, and obviously we had units and stuff, so it made it feel very, very small in here. And now it's just such a bigger space. I'm really pleased with it. We're going to have a dining table in here as well, which we haven't purchased yet, but we will be soon. Yeah, all of these things are taking time, but they are so going to be worth it in the long run. But yeah, I'm now upstairs and I wanted to show you the nursery. Don't judge me. I mean, actually you can judge me all you like, because I'm judging myself, because this is the state of my future daughter's nursery at 32 weeks pregnant. Like, it is literally not a nursery at all. A bit atrocious actually, but I'm gonna show you and yeah, judge away. So this is what it's looking like right now. Yeah, we have a lot to do, guys. So obviously, elephant in the room is that all of these bits, everything down here, obviously this lovely thing, you know, all of the kitchen things are not going to be in here for too much longer, hopefully. These are all going to be going back downstairs in the kitchen when there is somewhere for them all to go. We've got things like our kettle, slow cooker, Tupperware, all our glasses up there, you know, kitchen stuff, right? Pestle and mortar, love that. Yeah, all of this stuff will be going back down into the kitchen. I'm not entirely sure if I've shown you the new additions in this room or not. So I actually got these on Facebook Marketplace. The wardrobe and also the set of drawers were Mamas and Papas drawers, or a set for it, sorry, from Mamas and Papas that I found on Facebook Marketplace for £35. For two, for both of them, and they're in great condition. I think there are a couple of scuffs on the top of this, but honestly, I'm probably going to put the changing mat on there anyway. Obviously when all of the like Hello Fresh boxes are on there, for example. Oh, George broke my bottle the other day and I'm really annoyed about it because it's my favourite bottle, but I'm going to order a new lid. Anyway, yeah. So I got those two from Facebook Marketplace and Ash assembled them and everything. I've got loads in there, but I literally can't even get into them right now because there's just so much other stuff. This is the set of drawers that was here already, and that's got baby girl clothes in. And they're not like organised or folded or anything. They're just literally organised into, I think, age like bracket. So yeah, I'll have to go through those properly, obviously wash them all, etc. But that's, you know, the least of my worries right now, to be honest. Obviously you can see here I've actually made one big purchase, and I'm very happy that I've gone for this. So I've gone for the Doona car seat for baby girl. I've opened it up and it is amazing. I've given it a little go and it is so straightforward, and I'm just so glad that I went for it. So I actually got it in the sale. Aldi are doing them at the moment, and I don't know whether they're still going to be doing it at the time that this video goes up, but they had it on sale for like £269, which is a massive reduction from like the normal price of a Doona buggy. I had ummed and ahed about this a little bit, but I've just seen so many good reviews about having a Doona buggy for a second child, and to be honest, I just want to make my life as simple as possible when it comes to nursery drop-offs with George, quickly popping like into Tesco or something like that. I just want to have something really nice and simple, and having a car seat that has wheels, I mean, come on. It just sounds like a dream come true. Like, what my plan originally was to get a car seat and then new adapters for my Baby Zen yo-yo, and then put the car seat on the chassis for that. The Baby Zen yo-yo is what we use for George at the moment, but to be honest, like, I can't remember the last, he went in the buggy maybe 3 weeks ago on a walk randomly, like one day, but he literally never uses the buggy ever. So obviously for when it comes to like longer walks, or if the baby's going to be in it for a lot longer, then I'll use our proper bassinet one that we've still got. But for those really short, quick trips into nursery or things like that, then I just wanted something really nice and easy, and I'm really happy that I made the decision and went for the Doona. Obviously, yeah, like I say, haven't unboxed it. There's also a pile of washing on top of it. It's clean washing and it's all lashes. I am not putting it away. It's just been hanging about like in various like rooms over the last like week when he's not been here. I'm sure he'll be able to sort it when he gets back. But yeah, this is baby girl's nursery right now. It's just a monstrosity. There's so much to do, but like I said, once the kitchen, or at least once the kitchen's in like a half done state, like we have cupboards on the doors and we know where we're going to be putting things in terms of like organising and stuff. I'm actually really excited to do the kitchen organisation. Is that like really sad? But I am really keen to keep the like organisation side of things going. I've got like a Cricut machine that I can do little labels on as well, so I can try and, you know, get my craft on. It might be something that I do when I start maternity leave, I don't know, because I'm not sure how much time I've got to be like crafty at the moment. But anyway, yeah, that is what we're dealing with. Not much in terms of progress in the nursery is going to be anytime soon, I don't think, but obviously when we get this all cleared of kitchen stuff is when I'll properly start. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. I think in terms of decorating the nursery, we're going to keep it quite minimal. Baby girl's not going to be in here for ages anyway, but I do want to get organised. Like, I want that organised feeling way before she's here. I don't necessarily care about the decorations, but I definitely care about like having all of her baby grows and all of her vests and all of her like just everything else that they need. Like, I can't even remember what babies need, but everything like to hand, ready, like I know where things are. It'll just put me at peace, I think, a little bit. But yeah, that's a little bit of a way off, I think, at the moment. That is my little update for today in terms of like what's going on with the house situation. Pregnancy wise, like I said, 31/32 weeks pregnant by the time you see this, and I'm in pain. I'm not gonna lie, the third trimester is not like the best so far. I think I've also struggled like mentally this week just because it's been so difficult with the house being the way it is with a toddler, going back to work, and just really, I don't know, just struggling. I think I'm just a bit hormonal. Like, our situation is just a bit stressful at the moment. Obviously I'm here on my own, which I really don't wish that I didn't have to be, but I'm definitely through the other side of it. Like, I had a bit of a breakdown like 2 days ago, and then yesterday I was like feeling a little bit sorry for myself, but I spoke to Ash on the phone and like we just chatted a little bit, and I kind of like dug myself like out of it a little bit, which is why I've decided to pick up the camera today and vlog. It's obviously like completely normal and fine to have you know, moments like that in life. We all do. So yeah, I just wanted to give myself 5 minutes or a couple days, which I've done, and I'm feeling a lot better for it. If any of you guys are feeling a little bit rubbish, occasionally feeling, you know, like your circumstances or your situation is just a bit stressful or anything like that, like it's completely valid. And I feel like sometimes I bring it on myself with all the stressful like situations that we do, but actually when I put it into perspective, I'm so incredibly lucky with my setup. Like I get to work from home, I have an amazing like second income from YouTube, which like just blows my mind. We're getting a kitchen renovation done, which yeah, of course is an inconvenience, but it's so like, it's literally a dream come true. I've never had like a size kitchen like that. The finished product is going to be amazing. Like putting it all into perspective sometimes really helps, and realizing how lucky I am to have all the things that I have. I'm expecting my second baby in the summer, and I'm just, you know, I am really, really grateful. It's okay though to sometimes feel a little bit overwhelmed with all of these things, and it doesn't take away from the fact that like circumstances are still a little bit tricky sometimes with solo parenting and all the stuff that I've mentioned already. It's just okay to feel a little bit crap sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Hello, it's now the next day and I've just come out of my 31-week midwife appointment. I swear I didn't have one at 31 weeks last time, but this time I am having one at 31 weeks. Maybe I did, I can't actually remember. And it went really well. I spoke to my midwife obviously about my pelvic girdle pain, and she gave me some advice about self-referral, which I've already done, and also she just gave me a few like bits of advice about how to get up, how to rest it, what not to do. She also said that there are some really good exercises and things that the physio can give you, which I've received. So I received, after I did my self-referral online, I received like these exercises and just sort of things to avoid and things like that from the physio ahead of my like appointment. So I have actually got an appointment, but it's not for ages, and I'm pretty sure that the appointment that I've got booked is just a consultation and not actually like physio. So like by the time I actually get physio, it's probably going to be like just before baby's due. So like I'm going to keep them in because like if I still feel bad, then obviously it's going to be helpful anyway. But you know, I've got to do everything that I can do on my part. Yeah, I guess to like just be in as less pain as possible, taking paracetamol as and when. She said I can't take ibuprofen, which I didn't know, but yeah, not taking ibuprofen. Yeah, I think I'm going to invest in one of those belts, support belts, and also just continue doing like things like going on the bouncing ball. I keep calling it a bouncing ball, birthing ball, and yeah, all of those kind of things. I did ask about like where I'd be able, like my options for like where I give birth and stuff are, and she's basically said like you're midwifery led, you're not obstetric led or like consultant led, so you should be able to give like birth on the birthing unit in the hospital, which is what my preference is probably. I'm not due to be like induced for any reason. She did say my iron levels are really low, so I'm gonna get like, well, I've got prescribed some iron. She's just been on the phone to my GP and I'm just gonna go and collect my prescription. Yeah, other than that, baby's growth is all good. She is measuring on the 52nd centile. Perfect. And she has been literally consistently on that like 50, 51, 52 centile. Obviously though, when you've had an induction the first time around, you just expect it the second time around. Like that's just what I'm thinking. Basically, I'm just like in my head thinking that it's going to be exactly the same as George. Obviously that's not the case because, you know, it's a different pregnancy, different baby, like completely different set of circumstances. So yeah, I kind of have to get out of that mindset, I think she said. And I think my next midwife appointment is in 3 weeks time, and then from then you get seen like every 2 weeks, and that's when like it starts to come to crunch time about like what your options are and where you're going to go and if you're going to get induced. If they do suggest induction, obviously I'll use like my hypnobirthing tips of using like the eBran thing. So is it an emergency? What are the benefits? What are the risks? What are the alternatives? And also what if we do nothing? I'll use that like a tool if I am suggested it. But to be honest, last time I did have a positive experience with my induction. If you haven't seen my birth story from when I was when I gave birth to George, then definitely check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go get George, have a soft play day, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Bye. Hi guys, it's a couple of days later now, and I thought I would give you one final like progress update of the kitchen. I feel like we've made a lot of progress since the last time we saw it, but I can't actually remember what I showed you and when I showed you it and stuff, so I'm just going to turn you around and show you where we're up to now. I think we're at a point now where the doors can go on and the handles can go on. They haven't gone on yet, but yeah, I'll turn you around and you will see where we're up to. So standing from here, we have got all of the units in, all across here. And you'll see that the oven is actually in. My makeshift little kitchen area is no longer that needed. We've got an oven, we've got a working fridge and a working freezer. They're not like, these are integrated appliances, so they're obviously going to have like doors going on afterwards and stuff. Obviously integrated cooker. And then we've also got our extractor fan, our hob, and our sink, which I'm so happy about. Like, I absolutely adore this sink, the ceramic sink, and the tap, which I absolutely love. Ignore like the background, the beautiful backdrop of like the hellhole that is our garden. Obviously that's all getting sorted. But yeah, I absolutely love the sink and the tap. So we've got like a normal tap here, and then this one, which if you switch this round, I think it goes that way. I need to get used to this. Then I think it comes out, yeah. So for like, yeah, all the washing and stuff. I'm really excited. I love that so much. Anyway, so yeah, I've got the worktops, which are beautiful. The ceramic sink. Yeah, we've got our old washing machine, which is still there. We've got a dishwasher that I believe is working, but obviously the door's not on yet. I think the next thing to happen is the actual doors to go on. And then you'll start seeing a bit more like in terms of, yeah, you'll actually start seeing the kitchen like pull together. And we need to just like get rid of the mess and the clutter and organise and all that kind of stuff. But basically, I think we're like, what, maybe halfway there, I would say, at the moment. There have been hiccups, there have been things that have gone wrong, yeah, like delays and things like that that were kind of unavoidable, but you live in and learning, and honestly, I can't believe how much Ash has done on his own. Don't get me wrong, there have been so many hiccups and stuff, but the fact that Ash has actually really only done 1 week of this, or it was like 5 days, and then he also did like this weekend. The amount of progress that has been made is unbelievable, and I can really feel like the new kitchen like starting to take shape, which is just really exciting. I'm really happy with the space and everything. And yeah, I'm also really happy that we've got a hob so we can like cook a little bit. We've got an oven that we can cook in, a running water sink. Feels like an absolute luxury at this point. So yeah, I'm really happy that basically we've got like the little things that we can start to use to make like life just generally a little bit easier. I've also had a quote from flooring people. So I've decided on a light wash herringbone style LVT, which is luxury vinyl tile. So it's like wood effect. And I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to go so nicely with the kitchen. You can kind of see the colour a little bit on these end panels. However, it has got like a protective layer on it, and there's like sawdust and stuff everywhere because we haven't got the tape to go along the edges of the worktops just yet. But yeah, once all of that's all sorted, then we can take off all of the protective layer and everything, and you can see the colour of the kitchen a little bit better. And obviously when the doors go on, I think next weekend is when that's happening, I think, then all the doors can go on. All of the handles were also on. We've changed our mind on handles. The ones that we got were a little bit too gold, so I'll show you actually. I've got them here. So I'm going to try and return them. So these ones are the ones that we've got. They are called the brushed brass, or brass? Oh yeah, brushed brass effect from B&Q. But I just think they're a little bit too gold. I thought they were going to be a bit more like antique-y. So I'm going to go to B&Q and try and see if I can swap those ones for like the more antique looking ones. I feel like they're just a little bit more, yeah, like brushed antique-y kind of vibes. Basically a similar colour to these switches that Ash has put in. I really love those, and if we can get like handles that match those, that would be perfect. And I think it's going to go really nicely with the like matte blue, midnight blue kind of vibe that we're going for. But yeah, that is the kitchen so far, guys. I love it. It's taking its time, but you know what, it's going to be so incredibly worth it when it's finished. Oh my goodness, I think I showed you this already, like the pile. Ash has been to the tip twice, and the pile just seems to be like never ending. I think we're definitely going to have to get a skip, but I feel like yeah, that's going to be a job at the end of the project. But yeah, it is getting there, and I'm really happy with the progress. I think probably all in all, like plastering, flooring, everything will be done by the end of May, hopefully. And I know that kind of sounds like a way off, but with all the bank holidays and stuff, getting tradesmen in is going to be difficult. So I think Ash is doing every single thing himself, and he's only got the weekends to do it, other than the plastering and the flooring. The reason he's not doing the flooring is because I decided on the herringbone style, and that's really difficult to lay, especially because it's in the luxury vinyl tile. So yeah, there's a lot of cuts and things you've got to do, so we're getting like a proper carpenter, like joiner person in to do that, which I'm very, very excited for. It's going to look so good. I'm just very, very excited, and I think they are going to be available like I think 3 weeks into May, again because of all the bank holidays. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Hopefully all going to be done before baby girl makes her appearance, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be loads of more hiccups in the road and stuff. There are a few bits that still need to be done before the plasterer comes and everything, but yeah, we're getting there. We are making so much progress. It was always going to take a while, but yeah, I'm just super happy. Every time I come in here, I'm like, I can really like see what it's going to look like. Every time I come in, there's like something new to show. But yeah, that is everything from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. But for now, I am going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye!
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.